Hey, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Hotel, man. Y'all, I'm just out here getting in a little exercising before I start my day, early Sunday morning. I just wanted to tap in real quick, give you guys an update. So I actually spoke to an officer that's mentioned in the book Big Game Hunting. He wasn't afraid to talk to me. And I got to, talk to him man to man and tell him that he was in big game hunting. Now, it just so happened this officer wasn't mentioned as being corrupt in big game hunting. He actually got a honorable mention in big game hunting. But I got to tell him, right? I went to the police department. First, let me slow down. Let me say this. Let me catch my breath. First, let me say this. I told you guys that I was not lying about the things that I said in my book. And I said that I wanted to approach the people who were named in the book one by one and ask them, are the things that are said about them in the book is true? Now, unfortunately, a lot of people who were actually named in the book, who I've actually tried to talk to about the book, they haven't really been too open to have a conversation about it. And I get it, the book is about corruption. They don't want to confess. But that really makes it look bad on them, because if I'm saying they corrupt, the least they could do is come out and say that I'm lying. Because if they don't even come out and say that I'm lying, then the obvious default is I'm telling the truth. So I actually had a random encounter with somebody who wasn't afraid to stand there, talk to me face to face, and I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I told him about the book, what the book was about. I told him he was in the book. And he had his opportunity to say that I was lying about what I said about him. I was at the police station taking care of some other business the other day. And officer, Texas City Police Department officer by the name of Robert Wiley came out. Okay, he's currently internal affairs now, but he wasn't internal affairs when I met him. He was just a regular Texas City police officer. Now, he's mentioned in the book Big Game Hunting. If you got the book Big Game Hunting, in one of the chapters, I believe it's chapter 13, if I'm not mistaken, I talk about a meeting in which my brother and I attended at the Texas City Museum, and the name of the chapter is something like Chief Burby is forced to submit, something like that, right? Now, get this, family. In the book, matter of fact, I'm gonna edit this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna post this right now. I'm gonna edit this when I get back to the house. I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna just talk like this. What you're looking at right now is a picture of the book Big Game Hunting. Now, the officer that's circled, that's Officer Robert Wiley, the man that's internal affairs right now that I had a conversation with the other day. So I met him at that meeting right there. That's him. You see me, I'm standing up talking. He was there with me, and my brother addressed him at that meeting. Proof positive, and it's in the book. Okay, so I met him at that meeting, and subsequently, time after that, when I ran into him, I would hold a conversation with him. He always seemed cordial. That's what I said about him in the book. He always seemed down to earth. He seemed cool. I never had no problems with him. And he used to do like security at my bank, where I bank at. He used to do security there. So when I would go to the bank to take care of my financial transactions, he would be in there, and I would see him, and I would talk to him. And so I say in the book on page 253, if you got the book on page 253, the second paragraph, I mention Officer Wiley. I say where I met him. I say that I talked to him. I say he's always been cordial. And I give one good piece of information. I'm going to let this wind die down. I give one key piece of information. Matter of fact, I'm going to edit that in too. You're looking at the page right now. I'm going to let that wind die down. I'm going to let that wind die down. You're looking at the page right now. I'm going to let that wind die down. Let that wind die down. You're looking at the page right now. I might edit out of the side too. Dead noise. Dead noise. You're looking at the page right now. You're looking at the page right now. That's the page. Okay, page 253. Right? Now, I also said that he bought a copy of my first novel, Suicide Note. Big Game Hunting ain't my first book. Big Game Hunting is an actual historical book, because I write history as well. But I also write urban fiction novels. My first two books were urban fiction novels, Suicide Note and Thicker Than Water. He actually bought an autographed copy of Suicide Note. So when I saw him at the Texas City Police Department, inside the police department, I told him, I say, he asked me, what was I doing? I said, I'm just working, and I'm still writing books. You know, I say I've written 2 books since that first book that you bought from me. I told him about big game hunting. I asked him, did he still have suicide note? He didn't say you a filthy liar. I never bought your book. I don't know who you are. You're mad, man. What are you talking about? He say no. He still has the autographed copy of the book that he bought from me on his book stand with his other books in his house. Did he say he didn't know me? He said he knew me, and he got the book, just like I said. So what I said about him in the book is verified now. I don't want anybody to try to come out and validate the whole book, word for word, validate that portion about you. I told y'all I was gonna ask them one by one, is what I said about you true? They don't want to talk to me. He did. He confirmed that it was true. Then I told him, come on, man, I'm not hiding my hand. Me and my brother were not hiding our hand. I didn't write the book and hide my hand. I told him, I say, guess what? I got a book called Big Game Hunting. You in it, brother? I say, I don't know if you know about it or not, but I'm like 100% sure that he knows about it. I'm like 100% sure that he knows about it, but I tell him I'm not sure if you know about it or not, because I ain't just gonna force him. Not right now. It ain't to go there. I just want you to confirm what I said. He confirmed he got the book. So I'm not just gonna press the issue about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he good with me, man. I'm not trying to press up on him like that. So I say, you know, I got a book, Big Game Hunting. I say it's about, I'm not even gonna front. It's about police corruption right here in this department. That's what the book is about. I say, you in the book. I say, but I'm gonna be real. I'm not talking about you corrupt. I don't call you corrupt. I say you honorable. I told him he was honorable in the book, and that's what I said. He was cordial, down to earth, and he bought one of my books, man. That was support. I appreciate that. That's what I told him. And I told him before we parted ways, I looked at him and I told him, I say, man, I read history. Because like I tell y'all, I told the officer that, man, this is really me out here. This is who I am. It's not a game. I told him, I say, I read history. I read books from thousands of years ago. It's just what I'm into, right? I say, so when I write books, I'm writing books to be read 1,000 years from now, just like I'm reading books from 1,000 years ago. I say, brother, 1,000 years from now, you feel me? They'll know that you was an honorable cop in your interactions with me, bro. I put that down for 1,000 years. They gonna know that. He's saying, you know what they gonna know about you 1,000 years from now? I say, what's that, man? He say, you know what they gonna know about you 1,000 years from now? I say, what's that, fam? He say that you was a Zen master. I guess it's just my poise, my personality, my ability to stay calm, and this right here probably got something to do with a Zen master. So I said, what you say? He said, a Zen master, man. I bust out laughing, man. But anyway, we got that interview with we got that meeting with Internal Affairs coming up Wednesday. But I just wanted to let y'all know, man, the officer done actually confirmed what I said about him in the book, not the whole book. But Officer Wiley has confirmed that I did meet him back then. I have spoken to him from time to time, and he bought an autographed copy of my book, just like I said in Suicide Note. So as of right now, the only on the record is I'm telling the truth, and no on the record saying that I'm lying. So y'all make y'all own decision, man. Tap in, man. Hey, y'all subscribe to the channel. If you ain't got that book, Big Game Hunting, get that book, Big Game Hunting. It's going down. Hotel.